Hello, everybody. Wolfgang here. Today is Wednesday, February the 19th, and it looks like we're sitting at 19 degrees. We had some snow this morning, but it wasn't much. They're calling for more, I guess, tonight, but that's all right. As long as the roads are fine tomorrow for my doctor visit, that's I don't care. So all the fraud that's coming out or being found in our government. There's some new stuff coming out, and I'm bringing up the fraud because I found out my stuff was taken. I've been getting a bill from a health company that I have nothing to do with. My insurance is through work. So I keep getting this bill. And at first I thought maybe it was a mistake or it was just, I don't know. So I called them today, and the lady looked it up and she told me it's fraud. It's bullshit. So I was like, really? Okay. So she gave me a number I have to call first thing tomorrow morning. She said I could have stayed on the line today, but it was an hour wait. And I'm not sitting on the phone for a freaking hour. I'll get up tomorrow morning, call this number, and get this taken care of. But it's telling me the amount due is $171. I don't know. And it's so hard with our health insurance. I don't get it. There's so much paperwork involved, and well, I don't know. I'm not I don't do medical paperwork, but it just, I don't know. Like with the FMLA that I'm on right now, they finally approved it. Finally approved it after 2 weeks. So I've been sitting here. Well, see, my wife got her disability check today, but I'm like 2 weeks behind without pay. And I started the paperwork for this surgery. I started it a couple of days before, and they couldn't go forward with it because they needed to get information from the doctor and find, all this other, I don't know. And it's all because people freaking steal other people's identification. Anyway, so speaking of that, it kind of goes with the article I'm going to share. And it says, and take this with a grain of salt. It's just an article and it's just stuff out there. But Musk weighs a DOGE dividend to send Americans checks using saved funds. Elon Musk expressed interest in a proposal to use savings from the Department of Government Efficiency, DOGE, to give taxpayers a DOGE dividend payment. Ex-user James Fishback wrote a post that tagged Musk and outlined his plan to take 20% of the savings found by DOGE to send it back to hardworking Americans as a refund check. It was their money in the first place. Fishback noted that if DOGE achieves its goal of cutting $2 trillion in federal spending, that would provide the 78 million tax-paying households in the U.S. with about a $5,000 refund or DOGE dividend per household, with the remainder used to pay down the national debt. We'll check with the president, Musk replied in responses to Fishback's post. Although DOGE has set a high-end goal of $2 trillion in savings, Musk has suggested that $1 trillion in savings would be a success and explained that the goal and appearance would President Donald Trump on Fox News on the Hannity show Tuesday night. The overall goal is to try to get $1 trillion out of the deficit, Musk said. If the deficit is not brought under control, America will go bankrupt. And we all know that. This is a very important thing for people to understand. A country is no different from an individual. And that if an individual overspends, an individual can go bankrupt. And so can a country, he said. And the massive waste, fraud, and abuse that has been going on, which is leading to a $2 trillion a year deficit. DOGE claims an estimated $55 billion in savings achieved to date from canceling certain federal leases and contracts, asset sales, fraud deletion, regulatory savings, and workforce reductions. While Musk appears open to the idea of the DOGE dividend on Tuesday night, he said on Wednesday morning that balancing the budget should be the focus given to DOGE's efforts. Musk wrote in a post on Wednesday that we need to balance the budget as first priority, as a response to a post by Scott Adams that raised concerns that DOGE dividend could result in the government using the DOGE savings as a piggy bank. The federal government ran a more than $1.8 trillion budget deficit in fiscal year of 2024, according to the Congressional Budget Office. It's expected to grow above $2 trillion annually in the years ahead, according to the CBO's projections, leaving DOGE and the Trump administration with a significant gap to close if they intend to balance the budget. So there you go. I mean, Trump's doing what he said he was going to do. Come on, people. But it's the ones that are jumping up and down, screaming the loudest, bet you they're guilty. They know what the hell is going on up there. Certain ones do. But, that would be awesome if they literally start paying the hardworking people that pay their taxes a refund. Find out for sure that they've wasted all this money and somehow give it back to the people. Just like all that freaking money that went to Ukraine. Billions of dollars that went to Ukraine. Could have helped out every freaking American here. But yeah, more and more is going to come out. And the more that comes out, the more the other side's going to piss and moan. And anything and everything that comes out of Trump's mouth or Elon Musk's mouth, they're going to shoot it down. The left side's going once again, like they did the first time Trump was in office, going to try and make him look as bad as possible. The bad orange guy. But like I said before, all this coming out should piss you off. It's our tax money. Our tax money. So, anyway, this is Wolfang. I hope everybody has a great Wednesday. Blessed be, stay safe, and I will bullshit with y'all later. Bye.